God bless the nasty food. I'm not. I pray when I'm done eating. Thank you, Jesus. That was delicious. You did your thing today, Lord. That was so tasty.
Well, we love it when he stops by Good Day. We also love to welcome a virtual version of comedian Gary Owen. He's back at the Arlington Improv this weekend. What the heck? Your internet went wonky on you, so you're with us on the phone. Good morning.
Good morning. I apologize. I've been trying to log on to Zoom for 10 minutes, and that circle just is looking at me. It never, went away.
I think we all know the feeling. So you probably saw that amusement parks in Japan are telling people not to scream on roller coasters because that'll spread the virus. Do you have the same rule for laughing at your shows?
Well, you know what? We had our first show last night, and it's interesting. The Arlington Improv, they literally, they built these glass, plastic-looking partitions in between all the tables. So the only problem is if people get laughing, they go slapping at them. It's a whole new aspect of comedy. They're just slapping these glass partitions.
That's got to be just a little bit weird and uncomfortable, but I think people really need something to laugh about these days. So another thing they're doing, we should tell folks, is they're selling tables for 4, so that presumably you're with a couple of friends and not some strangers.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's half capacity. It's the wait staff's getting their temperature taken. Everybody has masks and gloves on, so they're taking all the precautionary, things you have to do to protect yourself. But it is interesting. It's the longest time I've ever gone without being on stage. It was over 3 months before I went back up.
Yeah, and it must have been a good feeling to get back up there and hear that first laugh.
Yeah, it's interesting because it is like riding a bike. You don't forget, but there's a lot that you want to talk about over 3 months. So sometimes your thoughts are getting jumbled. You're like, wait a minute, I forgot about this joke. So you're going back to something later on.
Yeah, because you've probably been trying it out at home, and your family, if they're like my family, they don't laugh at my jokes. They probably don't even laugh at your jokes.
Well, especially you want to talk about the NFL draft, and that's almost old news now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been so long.
I don't want to get terribly heavy with you, but you are, as everybody knows, everybody who's a fan of yours, married to a black woman. You have kids who are mixed race. Has this been a difficult time in your home, or were you kind of, in a way, glad you were home to be there and maybe provide some perspective for your kids?
Well, okay, so I got one son's already out of the house, and I got a son and daughter that both graduated this year from high school virtually. I will say this. My son, I don't even think he realized there's a pandemic. He's been in his room 23 hours a day playing video games. It's does he even know what's going on?
No.
Now, my daughter, she's a whole different ballgame. She's taken me to, I think, 4 Black Lives Matter marches, because she's really involved. And I just told her, I was like, white people that go to these marches, we got to come prepared with sunscreen because it gets hot out there. And those marches last a long time.
yes, they do. Yes, they do.
I keep waiting for Coppertone to sponsor Black Lives Matter marches. My head, I didn't realize it must be getting thin on top. I go, God dang, I'm all burned on top of my head.
Need my parasol. Gary Owen at the Arlington Improv for 5 shows this weekend. You can book a table for 4, starting at $140, which is a deal. We have a link to tickets and your website on fox4news.com/links, and we look forward to things returning to normal and seeing you in person, we hope, very soon.
Yeah, and shouts out to Andy Dalton coming to the Cowboys. I'm a Bengals fan. You got our old quarterback.
All right. 27 minutes.